I just want to film like a really chill video. It's just gonna be a whisper ramble. I have been currently studying for my exams, and it's been really taking up like my creativity, you know. I haven't really had the time to film videos, and I don't know, that's why I haven't really been consistent. I've been writing down some ideas, but there isn't really consistency, and I just really want to talk about that, like some thoughts I have about content creating, YouTube, all of that, because I feel like a lot of new like creators struggle with this, but it isn't really talked about because I don't know, people tend to not really like to talk about things they struggle with or things they worried about, because we always need to appear happy and like everything is going well, but that's just not always the case. So I don't know, I felt like I wanted to talk about it because it's just been on my mind a bit. Let's start with my thoughts on like consistency and stuff. So I feel like I started this channel without really thinking that much about it. You know, obviously it was something that like has been on my mind for a few months, but I don't know, it's not like I thought super long before doing it. Like probably a month before I posted my first video, I was like thinking about the idea of making it, but I started this channel just for fun because I've watched ASMR for so long, and a lot of people probably can relate, like when you start watching a lot of ASMR, that you just see things in your house that you start tapping or scratching on, or thinking about triggers that would sound good. And I just wanted to share that with people who might enjoy it, right? But I don't know, I didn't think that I would like start comparing myself or my growth of my channel to others. But let me tell you, it's really hard not to. Like, I know this about myself, like I'm really hard on myself. Like last year I went through burnouts and it was a really difficult time for me. FYI, that's also kind of why I started watching ASMR a lot more, because I would get so like overstimulated by almost everything I watched, and ASMR was one of the few things that I could like still enjoy watching. So that's mainly the reason why I wanted to like start ASMR, because it has been more for me than just watching it like for fun. Like this was a thing that would help me through sleepless nights, through all of that shit, you know. So but apart from that, I'm just always been someone who's very perfectionist, very hard on myself, and I am in a creative field. I am studying photography, like visual arts, with like photography as a main technique, and it's difficult, you know. It's when you're very hard on yourself and you need to break through in something, you know. The art world, it's not a very easy world, and I could compare myself with endless things, like not only my work but also like work ethics, if I'm good at networking versus other people in my class and all of that. So it's not easy, and I knew it wouldn't, even though I started this like as something purely out of joy. I realized I started comparing myself, and and being really hard on my growth, even with this channel. Which, you know, it sucks because honestly, I started this like end of April, I think. So it's not that long. It's like 2 months, not even 2 months. But some people like they post like 2 videos and they're already popping off with, which I know is rare, and that wasn't even something that I was like thinking about. And it's not. At the end of the day, it's not something like that I wanna thrive for, because I just wanna keep doing this for fun and have like fun ideas. But since I'm like going through exam season right now, and I knew I wouldn't be able to like film much or have a lot of inspiration, because it's just not my main priority right now, I just noticed that I was being hard on myself again. Like, oh my god, you're not consistent. Which sucks. And this also goes hand in hand with short form content, because I recently started posting some things on TikTok because I had some ideas that I thought weren't like good enough or interesting enough for like an entire video for like from like 15 minutes or something. So I thought maybe it's interesting to like try out short form content. But Jesus, the TikTok algorithm is difficult. Let me tell you that. The TikTok algorithm is fucking difficult. You need to be on that goddamn app almost constantly. Like, you need to be so active. So like, if you engage with others, then people will find your videos as well. You know what I mean? You really need to let TikTok know that you're not a bot. That you're not a bot. And that you're actively being on the app. And I've just noticed my screen time going up insanely. And I was like, why am I even doing this? I am not enjoying it. Like, I am not enjoying it. Like, of course, I was on TikTok sometimes, and I do follow like some ASMR creators on TikTok, but TikTok is just not my preferred way to see content. I love long forms of content, like YouTube, more over short form content. But nowadays you feel like you kind of have to make short form content as well, which is not true, but I've noticed that I've like been forcing myself to do that as well, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to, you know. Also because it's just, I don't know, it's just like extra time and energy I need to invest in something, and I don't even feel like my YouTube videos are like good enough at the moment. Like, I've just been trying shit out, but I hope I can find more of a style, or you know what I mean. And it's also like, I enjoy lo-fi ASMR, but lately I've just been thinking like, oh, maybe my quality isn't good enough. Maybe I need to buy a mic. Maybe I need to stop filming on my phone, because my phone is goddamn old, okay? I do not have good phone quality. I know that. But my camera is purely for taking pictures. Like, it doesn't have a good quality for taking videos either. So, I don't know, man. I just want this to be fun. But it's difficult because you're always aware that people are watching this, and of course everybody just wants positive feedback. Like, everybody just wants to know, hey, I'm doing good, people are enjoying this. Because even though I'm mainly making this for myself because I enjoy it, I obviously also want people to watch, you know. I also want people to enjoy it as well. So, I don't know. change that part of myself that I always automatically assume that I'm doing way worse than others. It's just not really fun, not really fun. But yeah, it is just the way it is. But I kind of just wanted to chat about it. Let you guys know I haven't been uploading a lot, and that's it. Really, that's it. Um, Let me know if you're a content creator on this app, if you struggled with the same things, because I don't know, kind of would be nice to know that I am not alone in this. So yeah, that was it, I think.